can we ask, I don't know, how do you make this happen? But could you ask somebody who attended to like, could we encourage people to write us how it felt or what it was like or whatever, just a little paragraph rant that we can read? 'Cause that would be pretty cool, right?
Yeah, we could have like messages from the people.
Yeah. So we need to encourage people maybe online.
Well, we have some people have said stuff on our Instagram. And
So
stuff, even about the poster and stuff.
Yeah, if we could read.
Talk about the poster too.
Sure.
Yeah. Are we going? Are we like live?
This was supposed to be pre-roll.
Yeah, okay.
But I guess we could be live.
It's not like it's live anyway, so.
No, but we could. This could be the one.
You're recording, right?
Yeah. This could be the one, maybe. I'm just kidding. I don't know. We have to watch them to make... we got to watch the Hadlin one.
Yeah.
See how that feels, and then let's watch this one.
Yeah.
See if it works.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Welcome to the morning.
Good morning. I'm awake.
Guten Tag. I am half awake.
This is his sign for half.
Half.
Yeah.
That's enough. That's enough to do a podcast.
We got a full coffee, though.
Yay.
Thank you, Saul.
Don't need your full brain for a podcast,
Right.
let me tell you.
Good coffee, too. Holy smokes.
Homemade.
Oh.
Drip, brew, drip. What is it? Pour over. That's the one.
Did you get the beans yourself, too?
Yep.
Yeah.
Straight from Colombia.
Woo!
Flew over there this morning.
Woo!
So I'm half awake.
Just got back.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a long trip.
Yeah. Anyway,
we're a little delirious on these mornings. This is what's kind of fun about it too. Like maybe not for us, but it's going to be fun for you, I'm sure, to watch.
It's so fun. It's so fun for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had a show.
Yeah. At Art Bar.
Really, our first one back, right?
Yep.
That's crazy. Corey and I are meeting all the time and talking all the time. Almost daily, we're talking on the phone to progress things forward, to make sure things are going good. And so we're always chatting. And so when we drop the open mic, the one coming up on October 14th here, it's next Tuesday. Today's Tuesday? So it's next week Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
That's crazy.
That is pretty crazy.
Comes so fast. You book these dates months out, and then all of a sudden you're just like, oh, there it is.
Season 2 of our open mic, unplugged open mics.
Yes, which is real cool, because that was really our bread and butter, to be honest.
Yeah, it's really where the connection happened between us and, a reconnection of a lot of people that we knew that we hadn't seen in a while and started coming out to our shows, and then just a lot of people that we met over the last year.
Actually, yes. Like, it's crazy how, having been a sound tech for as long as I met a lot of people, obviously. I met a first wave of people, but then when we started doing Bloom, it's like a new wave of musicians and talent and amazing people started coming out of the woodworks.
It's pretty
like,
crazy.
Whoa.
It's pretty crazy. Like, and again, it goes to the, kind of the, we talk about the talent in the city all the time, but it's just never ending. It seems
seemingly never ending,
right? Like proving it to ourselves.
seemingly not enough performance opportunities for the amount of humans who have the ability to play, and some of them even, like, just to mention Sunday Morning Riot, how they make the joke that they only play when they get the call from Corey and Saul, and I'm like, okay, fair enough.
And it's amazing. Like, you watch them, they're pros.
They're so good.
Yeah, they're so good.
They're so good.
So good. Sunday Morning Riot played at our last jam, our first jam back at it, and that was a special night. Had a bunch of different people play, and just like, we were surprised a little bit. Like, when we started setting up, there's people already there at the door.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like, it's all the anticipation of us, like, building up to this thing, having taken a break and not really having any idea, honestly, being a little nervous. Of course, we felt the online support, and we're like, okay, seems like the community's here for us. And then
we definitely felt the support from the musicians, because when we reached out to a lot of people to come play, like, people are like, I'm in. It didn't take long to book that.
And that feels amazing.
Yeah, but then to have, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I was just saying, that's like, I guess it's a reminder of what we do, and because putting the things on. We're just like, we should do this, and not necessarily paying as much attention to, I don't know, how different our events might feel or something like that. Because people are obviously very willing to come and participate. And that's a reminder to us of like, whoa, we're doing something.
Yeah. And it makes it, well, we were nervous too about like, are people going to show up? Or, we had our thing before, but was it venue based? Was it, was it timing? Was it, we had a lot of questions on unknowns. But I think deep down we both felt like, no, this is different, even, from the get-go. We just, we have a different vision than I think, more of the artist-based vision than maybe some promoters do, or some event planners do, and we rely on our gut, and that's what we've done, and we just wanted to push through that, and it showed in the first event that we had back at Art Bar. It was like there was a bunch of people we didn't even know at that show, but there was a lot of the people that we did know. Chris Velo and the whole crew, who had his own party at Somewhere Else Pub, they came rolling through at 1:00 just to come say hi to us and make sure that they came by, him and Earl and Rodrigo and the rest of the crew. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was such a wonderful night, just seeing everybody's face again, and like hearing good music.
Yeah,
like having just like beautiful intimate moments where we're all just like locked in.
It was so good too. Like Saul had the sound just dialed in, and then Nat Jones started off the night.
I mean, again, it's been since 3 Hall since I did sound, to be honest, right? I'm not actively being a sound tech right now, so I was nervous about, just because whatever again, you forget. It's like I have subtle amnesia. I'm not claiming that, but but it seems to be a thing,
right? Well, it makes sense. It's been a while, and then when going into Art Bar, it's not like they have events going on all the time. So there was events before us.
You don't have any time to set up.
We didn't really have a lot of time to go and just like feel the room, which we've had before.
No, when you're turning up your first person, when you're turning up the first like act, the room is full.
It was full already.
Like, oh, here's my sound check.
Yeah.
I can't test the system. I can't anything. It's just like, let's hope that I know what I'm doing right now.
I felt the same way as host. Like, it's been a while since I hosted, and it's like it's the first one back, and all of a sudden the lights are on at Art Bar too. You can't see out very well. And not that you should be able to. It's a comedy cellar space. It's a performer space, right? And it's just different. It was just a different feel in there. But then once we got rolling, things started happening, and we were back in our old groove. But I found the same thing too. It was just like, holy crap. I felt out of sorts a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, we were doing it 2 nights a week for 8 months, so
yeah, you kind of get into that groove and you're comfortable with the space.
In one space, exactly. So now we're zip zooping around, but I think it was just such a fantastic night, and such a
it really was
show of community and music, and some just amazing music moments, and a darn late night, I'll tell you.
It was late. We came back here, and we're at Saul's place, and we came back here and we worked, just kind of going over the night, reviewing things, doing numbers and all that stuff, and then like it was 5:30 when I left here.
Yeah. Crazy.
The after party was even done by the time I got home. Oh man.
Yeah. But successful night, and now on to the next, and we will be doing another one of those Bloom Jams. So
yeah, we're doing them the second last Friday of every month, and for the foreseeable future, and we love the partnership with Art Bar. Yeah, they're great to deal with, and being artists themselves, we get along quite just fine with those guys.
Totally. Yeah. Totally. It's a well-made match, and we're excited to get back in there and bring the community out and have some fun again. Mm-hmm. That one's really like kind of a rowdy, full band jam, but performance as well. It's a get her done night, get her done. But our upcoming one here on the 14th is we're bringing back what we started with at 3 Hall there. We're bringing back the unplugged open mic.
Yeah, it's gonna
It's gonna be
so fun. PAVED Arts, a community-based center that allows people to come in and use the space, and we're just really excited to kind of strip things down and just really get to the music and get to the performers and get to community and get to discussions and just have some fun and have some people maybe that haven't been on the stage before that are feeling maybe a little bit nervous about going and doing those things. Like, this is where you need to come, because we've always kind of made that part of it's just naturally part of our thing, because I really understand that, as we've talked about in the past, what it's like to feel real uncomfortable going up on the stage in a musical sense. Like, I can get up on the stage and yap for days. But
yes. It's the basis of our relationship where I was part of a band and you were managing, and it was like, well, why don't you just play?
Why don't you just play? Yeah.
And so
it's giving people the opportunity.
Yeah, so we're just extending that same opportunity, and boy, have we, between like people who either have never been on stage or have not been on stage in a long time. That's also another one we see quite a bit.
For sure. Yeah.
Where we're creating space where people are feeling comfortable to come back, because otherwise they're not coming back, and that's I don't like that.
No, we don't like that. Like,
no.
You made me think of like people that have been playing and haven't been on for a while, or like, do you remember when Jillian Schneider got on and she played guitar
solo?
That
was sick.
And like, I didn't even realize that she was nervous that night. Like, I didn't realize that, because
she's a pro.
She's a pro. But
Beyond a pro.
After she was talking to me, and she's like, man, I think it was like one of the very few times that she's gone on the stage solo with a guitar and sang.
Yeah.
And she was telling me how nervous she was. I was like, Jillian, what? You're on CFCR radio every morning talking to us, and
she's so good.
And you're in a bunch of bands, and she's so good. And but there's those opportunities for
unique potentials of like that feeling of safety. Kind of just cocooning in this safety, like, no worries, no one's judging you. There's no fear of failure here. Get up, do your thing. This audience has got you. We've got you. No biggie. So that's definitely the essence of the open mic, and that,
for sure,
it being at Paved, we're allowed to do an all ages thing, which is really cool.
Yeah, excited about that.
Yeah, because the new generation needs places to go and be encouraged to join the rest of us, because we're all hanging out, we're all having these like bloom jams and stuff, and they can't participate, and if they don't have a connection, they end up going and creating their own thing, which is amazing as well, or some of them don't.
Yeah, they could get stifled, right? And or, there's maybe even some of those kids or adults or people that they never really thought about it before. You bring them out, you bring your kid out, you bring your friend out, that and they're sitting there and they're gonna watch what's happening and get inspired. Is our hope, and I really think that's gonna happen, because that happened to me. That's happened to so many people. You got to get out and see it live and see people doing it, right?
Yeah, and that's the nature of the open mic, is there's so many acts, so it's like, one of those acts at one point plays a song and it resonates with you in a certain way, and then just starts the gears turning for you.
Yeah, it's like, I could maybe do that.
Yeah.
Right? And that's exciting for us. So, at the 14th, next Tuesday, we're going to be doing them every other Tuesday, again, for the foreseeable future, see how it's going.
We're just, at this point, we're just trying stuff out. Like, nothing's permanent.
Nope.
And,
we eventually want to get into our own space, so that's our goal, right? But for now, we want to be there for all of those people that need it. Yeah, for you guys.
We see what happens in these nights, and we tend to compare it to maybe other nights that we've had, and it's like, there's something going on at these things. So, we keep feeling like we should keep doing this because I just don't get to see the community in that way otherwise. And whether we have a space or not, or whether we have a home where we're doing this or not, we need to keep taking the risk and keep trying things and, For sure we do. Move into PAVED and try that out, and move into Art Bar, try that out, find maybe another space, try that out. Just try different things out, see what works for the people, see what doesn't work. Obviously take people's feedback too. Like we're always trying to figure out how we can intake more information from people, and also just like try different little things that encourage others. And,
for sure.
How can we make this open mic even more unique?
Yeah.
How can we start maybe some discussions or.
Yeah. So we're going to throw it at the wall and see if it sticks.
Yeah. And that's, I think, another unique thing of ours is that we're not in a position where this is our livelihood. So when it's your livelihood, or you do have rent, you kind of have to stick to what works for the most part.
For sure.
So we're in a unique position where we're kind of like, well,
we can try things out.
Yeah. And it is still time out of our lives, but the exchange rate of that time is just like making us feel like, wow, the community seems to need this, and it's worth pursuing. And that's sick. And when we put down our poster, our open mic poster, which Cory encouraged us to put a bunch of our pictures and our faces on there. So we spent a night and Where's Waldo'd everybody onto there. And so now, and like just seeing that reaction, and it's like, this cyclical thing.
Yeah. I asked Saul if it's something that was possible to make that poster, and we talked about it for a while, and Saul did a great job with it. If you don't know what we're talking about our open mic poster that we dropped, and it's got, a bunch of past performances of performers that have played on our stage that Saul had taken a snap of, and he put this all together, and it's just a sea of bloomers.
Yeah.
Or bloomies, or whatever we're calling them. But it's, we posted that the other day, and we just got this reaction from everybody that is this cool fucking poster.
Yes.
I think people seeing themselves and then just seeing the community together like that, and that's what it really is. That drives us, is you guys. And
100%. 100%. If we were doing this and we weren't getting the feedback that we were, likely we wouldn't pursue it. We'd probably have ended season 1 and then just focused on something else. But just that feedback and like connection to everybody, and again, just that potency of what the thing is.
Yeah, I think that poster does it. And we were thinking of ideas, what to do, and we wanted to kind of bring back that feel of our old poster, the first one that we dropped, last September, which,
crazy.
Yeah. And it's got that feel, and then it's got the, it had the outline of the white sketch of the humans, kind of like the Dead on Arrival kind of white line outline.
Yeah.
And, then just filling that now with actual
peeps.
Actual peeps, man. It's a good feeling, and we're just really excited to get this going. So that'll be starting Tuesday, October 14th. Not sure when you're going to hear this, but we're going to be doing it in every other Tuesday.
Well, maybe we'll release this one. Who
knows? Maybe we should.
I don't know.
We've kind of been just warming up on these podcasts, these morning bloom sessions.
Yes, we have yet to release one. Last week we did one with the amazing Hadlin.
Yeah, it's kind of like us getting on stage for the first time, but we just don't know. We have no reaction from the audience. We're just like, are we doing okay? I don't know.
Hey. I'm sure it's all worth releasing.
For sure, man.
But we tend to talk about what's relevant now, so it really is only relevant.
That's
now,
true. That's what I was kind of getting to too. So it's like,
if we don't release this now, tomorrow, then this is kind of, which somebody out there would listen to it, obviously. But
Yeah, we do have to like figure that out, like to make sure if we're, not necessarily always talk about the relevant information now. But we have been talking a lot about,
if we're posting
where we're going to.
If we're posting the podcast weekly, then I think it's okay.
Right.
I think.
Yeah.
And as we do it, I think we start to think of ideas, and we have a huge community. We could easily do an AMA. Ask me anything on Instagram, and then they would give us questions.
That's a good one. Hey, AMAs. We're at the AMAs.
So that's a smart thing to do.
Yeah, rather than ask each other questions. Whoa. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. And then we can kind of get to, answering those questions that you guys have. And if you're interested in what we're talking about, and if you're interested in coming out to our shows, or you do come out to our shows, and, what have been your feelings, or what do you want to see?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I got something there.
We got some.
Yeah, Ken.
What time is it?
It is 6:58. So we got maybe 5 more minutes here. We can kind of chat some about some stuff.
You want to pull up some of our questions we curated? I feel like we can move on.
Yeah, I think we almost answered we already answered the first one. Like, just how do we make people? We kind of went around that question. Let me ask it. How do we make people safe to try new things?
Yeah, we did sort of scratch on that surface, but to reiterate, I think Cory and I both are for the people. I don't know. We both have.
Yeah, well, and I think
we care deeply about others.
And I think if you want to get specific in it, like, so if somebody comes in that night that is feeling, like nervous about getting up on the stage, or, I first off try to make a point when people come in to get to them right away, grab their instrument, make them feel welcome. Right when they walk in the door.
Into the space,
when they walk in the door, I introduce them to Saul. Encourage or let them know that, like, Saul is here to handle all the sound. If you're nervous getting up, we can help you tune your guitar or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So we make a point right away to make sure that that they're welcome in this space. And just kind of break that barrier at first.
Yeah, I think for sure. I think you're sitting in your room, you're playing, you don't have a microphone, you're all this stuff if it's your first time.
Yeah.
And then you come into a brand new space, and it's like, just the overstimulation of a brand new space. You're like, oh boy, and I'm going to have to get up there and do my thing. So truly, I guess exactly how you're saying, we kind of take away any potential extra and allow them to completely focus on just focus on
what they're doing.
Exactly what you do in your bedroom. Just do that again. And like any problem that they might come up with, we're completely there to service it. I've seen it so many times with bands, right? A band, it is a customer service industry, being a sound tech, but sound techs are known for being grumpy. So it's an interesting one.
Yeah.
So there's that feeling of like, oh no, the sound tech is gonna maybe judge me or something.
Right.
But anyway, bands, I see it all the time. Bands come in, they're flustered because they only have so much time. Yeah. It's a brand new space. Where do
they put their stuff?
Maybe they're having to compromise because it's a smaller space, or sound tech is going, hey, like, I know you like to crank your amp up to 10 at home or in your jam space, but that doesn't really
you got to trust me.
Yeah. Sorry. And then it's like, well, that's what I'm used to though. But it's like, you're constantly like, any anxiety they have, you catch it and you go, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, how can I help?
Yeah, let me take that for a second here from
I got you. And I've seen it so many. I've seen anxious bands be like, whoa, and then you just delicately take care of everything. I send Cory, oh hey, they need this, so can you go grab that? Yeah. And okay, you need I can shift that. We could bring a table in. Maybe we could do this. You do all that stuff, and then you finally get to the sound check, and then it's like surprisingly. It's like you just slowly eliminate all the problems, and then all their anxiety goes away, and then they're like, ooh, I'm having fun.
Oh, no, well, they can hear themselves. Yeah, they can hear themselves. Yeah, and I think it's, like there's going to be nerves, obviously. There's still going to be, like, there's some of this stuff might not even help to ease your nerves.
Totally.
But, I think just... over time, and some right away, but like it's just knowing that we're here to help you out.
Sorry, but to keep going on it too, like like they come in and we take care of them technically in all those ways, and then not only that, right? So I'm there with them through the potential technical problems. I make sure they have exactly what they need, and then at that point, most times they're just left on their own.
Right.
And they have to introduce themselves, and they have to like now connect with the audience. Whereas you're coming in and you're acting as a buffer in that sense to again create a space for them.
Yeah.
Where they have to either decide to play or like, hi guys, I'm
they don't have to worry about that.
They don't.
Yeah.
You go in and you go, hey, this is this person.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Let's give them a freaking round of applause because they're sitting up here going to go play for you guys.
Exactly.
Right.
So,
and I think people that you feel like you feel as important as you should freaking feel because you are important, you know, and I truly believe that, and giving them that support and that get the crowd going and like let's support these people.
Now is that sustainable? How we run it?
I don't know.
That's the other question. Is that unique to Cory and Saul, or is that a Bloom essence that we can imbue in whoever represents Bloom?
Oh, I think so. I don't think it's unique to Cory and Saul necessarily. I think it's something that we're good at, and I think it's something that comes natural because we didn't have like this game plan really before. Like we had, I'd be host and he'd be sound man.
I think it's stuff that we've both naturally done on our own.
Yeah,
and now we're just kind of combining
using our skills.
I think thinking about having other people representing Bloom, I think it's just about having kind of guidelines.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? It's like
you got to make sure of these things.
Exactly all the things we just said.
Yeah. Grab their
Watch
instrument.
This video.
Yeah. Yes.
And that's your guideline.
Yeah. But we've talked about, a few people that we would love to have come and represent us on the nights, when we get busy again or, like we need breaks too. And but it's been hard for us too. Like we went 7 months straight doing every Friday and Saturday at 3 Hall. We were doing
our
main jobs.
Yeah.
And we got to where we're like, we need help and we need to let those things go. But we want to make sure that the things that we're talking about still happen because it's super important that they do happen.
Yeah. Like 10 years from now, Cory and I are not going to be at the open mic every week.
Yeah.
But we think that the open mic should continue to run, and hopefully it should keep that essence of that feeling of safety and comfort for people.
100%.
And there's always going to be a need for open mic.
Yeah.
And let's say an elevated open mic. So it's important for us to keep these standards, and obviously we're operating right now. We're being the technicians and the operators, and we're fueling that thing, and we're learning. And now we just need to write our guidelines and our rule book. And
it's going to happen. And, we've already started talking about, having different hosts come in for the night. And we're going to start doing that at the Bloom Jams. Right, we're gonna have a different host now, which is exciting. It's exciting for me because I get to, people who know me know that I like to connect with people and I like to chat with people. And at times, if you're doing a bunch of different jobs at one time, it can be a lot. So Saul and I were talking about that, and we've talked about this for a while. Is just bringing in guest hosts for the night.
Yeah.
And our next one, should we even drop that? Like, we could drop that.
Is she confirmed?
She's confirmed.
Okay, sure.
We got Nikki from YXE Local. She's amazing. She's been coming to our shows from almost day one. I remember when we started doing interviews at our shows. She was one of our first, and she had so many nice things to say about the New Year's Steadies party that we did. And she owns an Instagram account here in town that really posts all the schedules and stuff for bands that are playing, and does a really good job of having that one-stop shop to go see what's happening in the city. Yeah. And she goes to like every freaking show.
Well, and that's exactly it's fueled by passion. Like I couldn't run that account because I'm not going to every show, but she actually physically pretty much is.
Yeah, she is, or she's telling you where to go to find those shows, and she does a really good job of it. So we're going to have her on a podcast coming up hopefully next week.
Yeah.
And she's going to be hosting the next Bloom Jam, so we're excited for that, and we have full trust in her that, she gets us. She is part of this whole community for sure.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
She understands that, like, you know, what we're about.
Yeah. And I think that's, at the end of the day, we love being the core of Bloom, of course, but if it's going to be sustainable, it has to be a collective.
Yeah.
Because, again, none of us are in this to make $1 billion, make $1 million. We're in this to fuel community and passion and music and so
make people feel good.
Yeah, at the end of the day, we just want to like get a bunch of people who like music together and make cool music things.
Explore their art, explore the artistic side of themselves.
That's it.
Yep. Yeah,
and
it can be that.
And a lot of people have aligned with us and our mission and run their own things as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nikki's an example. And we just want to keep pushing this collective of Bloom. I think the Bloom collective, Bloom Entertainment YXE, but the Bloom collective to me is really truly what it is.
Yeah, I like that idea. You know, Krista with Lunar in Saskatoon, and
we're all you know,
Nikki,
like
and
everybody there's so many of us in Saskatoon with the same mentality.
Yeah.
And some of us are taking action because we have space in our life to do so, or we have the need or the call or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And others are sitting on the sidelines thinking it and going, oh yeah, we need this.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do we not only activate ourselves, the other ones who are taking action? Those are the easy alignments because it's you're already doing this. We're, you know, like, why not?
Yeah.
How do we not only activate all of us, but how do we encourage the people sitting on the sidelines who are ready to take action in these ways? You know, how do we open this thing up even more as a collective? And like, there's so much cool stuff that we can do, and there's so much, amazing.
There's a lot of potential, man.
Oh man, if like the music industry in general, the state of it is not amazing, and I know this through constant lifelong research,
right.
where I wanted to be a traditional musician growing up. But the more I've learned about the industry and the more I've learned about touring and how it all works, I've come to realize, well, the system is broken. And it's not a sustainable career. And so it kind of changed my perspective, and as I turned 30, I started to realize, like, well, I want to give others what I never got. And I want to try to make change in this industry. And even if that's just in the Saskatoon level, that's amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
I love this place, and I want
it's your home, man, and it's where you're at. And I think that's huge. And you know, I come in with the perspective of just being in this thing, and then realizing some of the things that you've talked about. And you know, so we have this like fiery edge with this like, you know, this like wonder from me, right? Like, so I think that's what our partnership is so great, and which I cherish, and I think it comes out, and it's like we want to make change, but we have this fucking kid in us too that still just, you know, wants to collaborate, wants to create, and wants to draw new pictures, and
at the end of the day, it comes down to you're so right, taking care of our own inner child through helping other people's inner child. Like, that's really, it is a...
Yeah, it's just that it's what's fueling us is just, you know, there's a few different things like we've talked about, but I think it's a beautiful thing. I think collaboration is a beautiful thing. And we, you know, just in our shows, that's why we love doing the Bloom Jam at the end of the night, because that's what it's about. It's like, let's just freaking do shit together, and magic really does happen, man. Like, some of it, whatever, you're just getting stuff out, you know, and maybe you had a rough day.
Some of it is human expression.
But that's amazing. And you know, and maybe it just sparks something in you, but it's, you know, when we do work together as a community, amazing things can happen. So you know,
that's really what it comes down to, is there is amazing community, there is amazing people here. We just don't know. It's very tough to come together, and we only do so when like, for example, the Sask Music Awards.
Right.
I was at the Sask Music Awards, and it's like, that's a great example where it's like, wow, here is all these people in Saskatoon pursuing music excellence.
Yeah, and so many more too that aren't even at that place.
And you know, at the end of the day, exactly. That's we want to pick up, you know, where that line kind of ends.
We're going to start the Bloom Awards. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do the Bloom Awards.
Of course.
You know, and yeah, man, I'm just really excited for the future. We're excited to get on these podcasts and morning podcasts and talk to you guys. And just we as we talk, like Saul was saying earlier in the podcast, pretty much we do talk every day. You know, we're always coming up with things that, you know, can make this better and make the community better and get us closer together. And excited for what's to come, my friend.
Yeah, likewise.
Have a great day.
You too.
Bloom.
Bloom out.
Bloom out.
Bloom.
See you at one of our events. Follow us on Instagram.
Yeah. Thanks for watching this podcast. This one we put out, right? You're watching it because we put it out.
Yeah, we put it out, right?
We put it out. Did we?
We're just putting it out there.
Did you watch it on YouTube?
Once it's out there, you can never get it back.
Hey, we're going to be putting out other stuff on YouTube, so you should... There's a button.
Yeah.
There's a button.
There's a button.
I don't know where it is.
There's a button.
There.
There's a button.
No, it's over there.
It's over his head.
Oh, it's over my head. No, I'm not putting a button. It's the built-in one.
Oh.
Subscribe. I'm not editing.
Yeah, we're excited for the YouTube that's going to be going. We're going to be doing some fun stuff.
Oh, we got so many ideas. Obviously, I'm a big media guy. I love media, and I want to bring that into the Bloom.
Yeah. And then we've got some ways that are going to help out some local bands here, and we're excited to kind of launch those things, and you'll see them.
It's how we take it from Saskatoon to global. At the end of the day, right? If we wanna go past Saskatoon, the internet is the best way, because we're not about to pack up a circus and go tour the world with a bunch of bloomers.
I can't even afford to fly to Vancouver right now.
Yeah,
so.
There you go. Exactly. So we're gonna broadcast
right from here.
We're gonna broadcast the talent. Yeah. All right.
Have a great day, everybody.
Cheers.
Bye. Good job, buddy. Cheerio.
Cheerio.